Are you feeling like you're going backwards right now? Or like, why is all this coming up again? I thought I had handled it. Or are you feeling some chaos? Well, this is part of the awakening process. You're not going backwards, and you're not getting it wrong. You haven't regressed. You actually have healed so much and awakened so much that you are ready for the next level. And that's a beautiful thing, even when it's sometimes messy. You know, I find that the divine brings to us, in the perfect timing, whatever we need to face, to feel, to remember, to experience, to meet internally. And I find that happens in layers. So maybe you have healed some issues on a certain level, and now you're down to the next layer. And sometimes it can feel so tiring and endless. And you start wondering, like, is it worth it? Am I going to get through it? But you will. You will. And it doesn't usually last as long as the mind worries about it lasting. You're being handed this right now. New material, new issues to transform in your life, because you are ready. You have come so far in your wisdom, your strength, your love, and you can handle this. You don't have to figure it out. That's the glory of it. Not at all. You can remember in these times to come back to your body and to come back to your heart by breathing into your heart. And you can let your mind rest in your heart during these times of distress. And breathe in and out the heart. And your mind, it's going to want to figure it out, because that's what minds do when there's distress. That's all of our patterning and conditioning. But you know how to come back to your body, to your heart, and to your breath. And as you do this, your mind rests in your heart. And you don't have to think, and you don't have to follow any thoughts, and you don't have to figure it out. There is a higher power, there is a greater force that lives within you and around you that reveals, that guides, that illuminates. And it arises the impulse, or the next step, or the information. Sometimes it's quiet and subtle, and sometimes it requires us to be quiet and sit in the sacred silence. And simply rest. without trying to figure it out, without any effort, and not touching any thought. Just rest. If you are in a moment where life is delivering you a handful of challenge, rest in the silence of your being. And let that sacred space, the silence, reveal unto you what is next. No matter how many emotions you're feeling, how many problems life is presenting you, you are not going backwards. You are awakening. You are expanding. And you are becoming your true self. Even when it's messy. Because you are so safe and so loved, and you are love, that all these things arise within you because you are ready and you have the capacity and the wisdom to meet them internally. And there are many of you. There are many of us together awakening deeper on this planet. And in that I take great refuge, and I pray you do too, to connect with each other in the truth of who you are and we are. Namaste.